Hi, we're going to solve by factoring 2t cubed plus 9t squared plus 9t. The first thing we're going to do is factor out the greatest common factor, which is t, and then we're left with 2t squared plus 9t plus 9 equals 0. And then inside the parentheses we have a trinomial that's quadratic, meaning the highest power is 2, and we can factor that as well. We need to look at the leading coefficient, the coefficient of the squared term, multiplied by the coefficient of the at the end, or the constant term. And we multiply those together and we get 18, and then the middle term is 9, so we put that here. So we need two numbers that multiply together to give us 18, and two numbers that when we add them together will give us 9. So we can start looking at the things that we can multiply together and get 18, 2 times 18, or sorry, 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6, and we can see that 3 and 6 are numbers that we can multiply together and get 18, but when we add them together we get 9. So that means we can split our middle term into 3t plus 6t. So that gives us 2t squared plus 3t plus 6t plus 9 equals 0. And we'll put these first two together and factor those, and the second two together and factor by grouping. In the first two, the greatest common factor is t, leaving us with 2t plus 3. In the second two, the greatest common factor is 3, leaving us with 2t plus 3. And at this point we're happy because the binomials in parentheses match each other, so we end up with t times 2t plus 3 times what was left over, the t and the plus 3. So that's our second binomial, t plus 3, and that's equal to 0. And now we have a product of three things that are equal to 0, so that means one of those needs to be 0. So t equals 0, or 2t plus 3 equals 0, or t plus 3 equals 0. And that means that t equals 0, or solving this one we get 2t is equal to negative 3. Divide both sides by 2 and we get t is equal to negative 3 halves, or t is equal to negative 3. So our answers are t equals 0, t equals negative 3 halves, or t is equal to negative 3.